a little bit into Highland, kind of near Patton, that border area right there, and then downtown. So for Valley College and Crafton Hills College, and you guys know I've always steered so far away from politics. It's always been backdoor. I decided to go forefront and let people know how much I appreciate the children in our community and what they need, and however I can help them. I went to Valley College straight out of high school, and then I went to Cal State, and then I taught for 27 years before I retired. And so, my love for the community started a long time ago when I started teaching everything from preschool through university. So,
well, congratulations on your run.
Absolutely.
I am stuck in a position. I'm pulling the Dr. Hill card. Dr. Margaret Hill card is coming out. And
Well, that's a whole hard. Yeah, I mean, you pulling a real Trump card. You pull that one, you need some help.
Basically, I'm not. I love a lot of the people that are running for this office. I can't support one. They're good people. And when Dr. Hill would run into the situation where there was several good people running for office, she would just be honest with them, because you don't want to hurt anybody's feelings, right?
Well, I believe in this. I believe in those who out in the community, they're putting in the work that I can see, not about with names or whatever that's coming there. Those are the ones I'm gonna go for. Like her, she's out there in the community. She's putting in the work, making it happen, and wasn't even looking to do no politics. So my thing is, I got to stand behind the people who really actually put in the work. When I say put in the work, who got a good heart and want to see others, strive and
San Bernardino do better.
Absolutely. Yeah. So I can't go. I'm not going to pick someone because their name is big and everybody want to go. I'm gonna go with the one who I know I can touch the shoulders. Who's not afraid to go knock on the door. Who's not afraid to go pick up some bags and put them in a truck and use their own gas money to go out there and help somebody else. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna have to ride with her in that area. You understand what I'm saying? And not only that, the education that she already have behind her, so that makes her fit.
How do we vote? How would they vote for you? How would we vote for you if we Is it just going to be on the ballot?
It'll be on the ballot. So I made the ballot. There's 4 people that made the ballot.
And how does that work? Is only a certain area get to vote?
So it's area 5. So you have to live within my area.
Which I do.
Okay.
So I do have
I think I do too.
So basically, if you're in San Bernardino, you're in my area. And it goes, kind of cuts off where I said Muscoy partway cuts off to Rialto's area, and then kind of downtown, and then over Patton is the other side-ish, right there in Highland. So, and then north up to Crestline is my area.
So if I was going to give you any advice, I say get your map out, definitely have your highlighters, and as you go through, systematically mark out what you're doing.
And if you don't know, still vote. Just put the name on it.
Yeah. The main thing is, the people that I've seen win, do the walking.
Right.
They actually go and talk to the people. Yeah. And once they win, they get lazy and they don't do that. And guess what happens? They lose. Right? That's what happened to Mayor Kerry Davis. Kerry Davis did that. Kerry Davis did that.
There's a few people that
he stopped his walking, right?
And looking to vote for. We got Vicki Davis going to be running as well.
Oh, true.
So I don't know if she let it be known out there, but she's going to be running, not out here, but
Rialto.
Rialto.
Oh, okay.
Rialto, yes. But not for that. She's going for city council.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, I think it's awesome. You're putting your name in the hat. I don't care. Yeah. Like my heart can't take all that.
They lucky I don't want to run right now.
Yeah, you should run for president, man.
Hey, you know what? I'm doing a lot of things. I'm doing.
Listen,
no. Honestly, let me tell you something. So, we out here. She can tell you, we in there. We in the muds. We in there where we see everything.
Well, what have you guys been working on right now?
So we working on. We working on something what other people is not working on. We not working on putting tents up into the park and inviting everybody to come out and give them all so-called resources. right? Oh, this resource help you. We working on things with real individuals who doing real work, like Bernardino, who's providing free dental to those who don't have no insurance that come out there to get their mouth fixed and get X-rays. Individuals like him who make sure that the kids have free dental back to school
And keep their teeth.
and
Well,
back
thank you.
and
Well, you're
and
very
toys.
welcome. That's what we've
Absolutely.
been doing for a long,
Many
long time.
Yes.
years.
You got individuals like him
Right.
with wonderful staffs.
Oh yeah.
You know, speak 4 or 5 different languages. So anyone that come in,
Yeah.
you know, breaking the barrier, that really making a difference in life.
Right.
You know, I don't want to just say I'm gonna let him talk about it when you get around to it, to
Right.
like what's coming in to San Bernardino.
Yeah.
A lot of things from this gentleman right here that helps the community, that literally helps the community.
And been helping the community for many years.
Yes.
So
My
what,
kids-
what is sister's making a difference, and how's your sister doing?
You see
Okay.
what you see the difference?
Yes, I
You
do.
say how it's making a difference. Well, since it's making a difference, been making a difference in so many different ways. Right? No, you know, not just in no nonprofit world. We don't get funding from people. Everything coming out of our pocket where we go and make everything
That
happen.
seems like the San Bernardino way
I mean,
sometimes.
yeah. But you
Right.
get those that does that.
So
they
wait,
get more work done.
so how is your sister? I would be remiss-
Everybody's doing
yeah,
good.
Which
and
one?
I don't want her to think that we're not inviting her on here
Right,
or nothing.
everybody's doing great.
Yeah,
Everybody's
we
taking
love
care
you
of the kids.
too. We know you're working hard.
School time is here. We full-time mamas, so of course we taking care of the kids. We back in that rotation of, school.
I know.
Being an Uber driver for free.
San Bernardino
you
Unified?
know. No, I'm in
Oh.
actually Redlands. My
Okay.
sister kids is in San Bernardino.
Okay,
But
okay.
yeah, other than that, we're just been implementing and helping because we all know it's gatekeepers in our community, right?
Yeah.
Let's just all be honest. Some of us like to talk about it, some of us don't. But we actually uplifting those that, like, for instance, like they've been doing the job, right, for these community for such a long time. We've been working with others that's been already doing the job for San Bernardino and being a help to uplift and whatever they got going on, right?
Mhm.
We just really focus on the things that we've been doing, but
Well,
just not
thank you for
being,
being honest with that, because
not
I
being
think
everywhere.
there is gatekeepers, and they,
Yeah.
you know what, and I'm saying they don't focus on us.
Right.
They don't, unless you go and kiss a bunch of,
You're
Yeah, I
telling
don't
the
do no
truth right
kissing.
there.
and
that's
and
the
I don't
difference
and I
between
don't
me
do
and
that.
all
But
others.
as soon as they need something,
Oh, they're
They-
calling you.
yeah, they're like, hey.
My phone is be on fire. I'm like, man,
Yeah.
somebody gonna pay this phone
But in a
bill.
positive light, others that's gonna be doing the work and they have that.
You're
that,
bringing them in, huh?
Right. Just those are my puzzle. Intentional. Just engaging with those community leaders and those leaders that actually really want the main goal, and that's to help our city thrive.
And you're not just giving out like flyers.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
yeah,
In
and
a-
not
in
just
a-
the city,
in a free
but I need
toothbrush?
some help too.
No,
Yeah, yeah.
it's really
Yeah.
about helping
The
people
truth.
thrive. Surviving is not enough for San Bernardino at this time. As we can see, we go to the parks, we can see, we go to the streets, we can see that
They need more than a toothbrush,
They
right?
need
They
more
need
than that.
dental work,
They
right?
need
They-
work.
They,
They
they,
need
they need
services.
more than a tent. They need a
need-
shelter. I'm
right.
serious. This is what my idea was last night. If we would take all the people that are doing the homeless count, took all those people
Right.
and took them and built and put them to work and built a shelter with them,
Right.
we could build one probably
In
with
no time.
volunteer time within a few weeks.
Well, we
Right.
had a house we was working on. We had 10 beds, and we put it all together. We had it
Right.
for the San Bernardino community
We
right on.
absolutely-
Yeah, that's what you're talking about last time you were
Yeah,
on here.
Yeah, and we had the house, we had everything.
Reaching out to
We
people.
reached out to everybody
Everybody.
who was talking about, oh, this is what we're doing. All the ones that had this big money and this grant money and all
Right.
this type of stuff. Guess what? We only asked for what was it, a stove and what we
Right.
needed, a
Stuff that
stove,
needed to
couple
be
little things,
inside
right?
the house.
Because we didn't put it and had it really nice. Guess what?
Nothing.
Nothing.
That.
It's hard.
Then
You're
I
on
come
your-
around to get
a
the
lot of
house
times
stove.
you're on your own.
Yeah, absolutely. So and then everybody want to come and just do Photoshops, take pictures and whatnot, and sit around. Look what we doing. Huh? That gets old. Show me where your mother. It's what I tell people too.
Dive
Look,
in.
you know what I tell people? They got these nonprofits and they talking about they out there doing something. I say, yeah, you getting free stuff to give out to free. You just a middleman to give out. Show me some receipts that come out your pocket. They come out your pocket that you done took out your own pocket to make it happen. I can show you a bunch of them, even though they told me, "Oh yeah, ain't you too old to be fighting?" I went out there and fought.
The salary, some of them like
Man, come on, man,
$250,000 to do a non-for-profit. That to me is weird.
I had a guy told me when I had nothing. I came home, I was homeless. I asked a guy for 4 shirts that says community service on it. Dude told me straight up, look, I'm not in the business making shirts, giving out free shirts. To have community service, because I had a couple people that was gonna go out and help clean up the community and just have some shirts on, right? They say community service. So when people stop, police stop, they know what we're doing. When we out there picking up the trash, doing whatever. And I said, okay. So that's kind of inspired me to do what I want to do, to be great. You know what I'm saying? Lead by example.
There's the term. You have to lead by example.
So the first time I met you, do you remember this?
I don't know, because I see you, we did a lot of stuff
I'm
already.
going to tell you the very first time I met you. It was during COVID, and we were at In-N-Out, and we were cleaning up that corridor right there with Mike Gallo and Scott White.
Absolutely.
Rest his soul.
Yep.
Yep.
And one of the, you're right. We was cleaning up the whole area up there, right? And we was out there really putting in the work, getting dirty out there. You know what I mean? So, and then we had some cadets out there, police cadets.
Trying to keep the kids away from the hotel row up there.
Yeah,
Explorers, right on. We love you, Explorers.
I have to give a shout out. You know, Margaret Hills has been really one of my supporters when people didn't even know, when there was a lot of killings out there going on over in Palm and Highland. Gwendolyn Rogers, she was one of my biggest supporters up out there, because she came through. You know, Mama Margaret, you know, Auntie Gwen, they came through under to make sure that I had. All I asked for was some bags, paint, rakes, stuff like that. I went and got the gang members to come over there. That's why Palm started to look good, right? It started there. When the HOH seen what we was doing, they came out and brought paint and started coming out there and want to help. So
that's how you do it. You make a movement.
Absolutely. Right. Then me and Ronnie started going all over there into the neighborhoods, not just giving out toys, setting up, feeding, doing things, making sure, going knock the door to door, talk to the single parents, the mothers, whatever, see what they need, come back to meet their needs, right? So then I called and, hey, TT Gwen, I need such and such. Can you help me? So she'll like, okay. She'll put her little filters out and make it happen. And that's where me going over there, dealing with the kids, going over there because I was a professional boxer. Because, you know, I was doing things on E Street. So when I was on E Street, I was working and playing with the kids, and I seen that they, you know, a lot of kids didn't have nowhere to go. I learned that someone was homeless. I learned that the boys was being, you know, molested. I said, molested?
They needed help.
Because, you know, they started trusting me.
Yeah.
So then I took 11 at-risk kids under my belt, who I mentored. 3 of them went to college now. I've been mentoring them for like 5 years, make sure they get their hair cut. They made a promise to me to go back to school and do good. They have. And then they made me make a promise. So that's how I got back into fighting again. So I was like, well, I'll get back into fighting, because they asked me what I love to do. Then I took the world championship, and I'm like, oh, wow, okay, yeah, right? So then I started making money.
I held that belt.
Yeah.
I had that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, so and then when I took that, I showed them. It shows that drive, determination, and persistence does not recognize failure. You can do anything you set your mind to, and don't listen to no one tell you what you can't do. And one of my sayings is this: I don't listen to no one who's telling me how to do something and they ain't doing it. I look at their position. Well, how you gonna tell me to do something and you ain't doing nothing? So I pay you no attention.
There's a lot of teachers out there that don't, you know, they don't practice what they preach.
Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, you know, this woman right here, she's right. You know, and this been years ago. When we started was doing that, right? I gave out $2 bills that day to all the cadets and the kids, you know, for good luck and thank you. I had $2 bills, a bunch of them with kids. I gave them T-shirts and $2 bills. Now guess what?
You giving out money?
Now, yeah. Let me tell you something.
Where's the line?
Yeah, well, you know that's the thing. A good love.
Yeah, you got Frank.
Which, let me tell you something. I learned this.
We
when
do
your
appreciate
heart is
that.
really good.
And $2 bills are cool. By
Oh
the
yeah,
way.
absolutely.
I mean, for a kid to receive that is like.
Oh, they were
awesome.
stoked. They was like.
They may spend it because they probably had to, but still, it's cool to have.
Some
right?
of them didn't even know it was real.
Yeah, that's true.
They was looking at them like, hey, that's real money. There you can spend that, right? So, and the cadets, the police cadets that was working to try to become police officers and things, when I gave it to them, they was stoked too. You know, everybody was like, what, really, you? But yeah, that was a gift to show that, you know, Just good luck.
So we got we're gonna segue in the next one. So we got the Bernardino, right? So you brought them here because they have been involved in a lot of things, and
yes.
so you guys want to speak a little bit about?
Well,
Is this your assistant?
Yes, she is.
Okay.
Yes,
What do you
she
do?
is.
Tell us what you do.
She is the head of endodontic department.
Okay. Well, go ahead. Get on there. You're next. She gets a
Okay.
chance. Go ahead.
So basically, what we focus on is root canal treatment, right? There's a lot of treatment that needs to be done, and a lot of general dentists are not able to do it, and sometimes it requires a specialty, right? Our office requires, we have many specialties in our clinic. We have ortho, we have oral surgery, we have endo, we have general dentistry, we have implants, we have pedo for kids, right? That's one of our biggest departments as well. But my department just focus on helping patients get the root canal treatment that's needed, try to save that tooth, try to treat that tooth, you know?
Yes.
Before it ends up in extraction, before losing the tooth, you know? So now Greg will show a little bit more
Well,
too.
wait. Did you want to say hello to your family or anything?
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
Well,
go
hello
ahead.
to my family. The Rutia family. Yes, we're here in San Bernardino as well. Grew up in San Bernardino, currently enrolled in Valley College. So
Congratulations.
involved a lot in my community as well. Yes.
Right on,
Yes.
Nice.
And my name is Gregory.
Could you give them?
And basically, I'm the office manager of Vernon Dental Specialty Group. And
You're from Armenia.
I am from Armenia.
Oh,
I was
when did
born-
you move here?
Well, originally I moved back in '88, and then I had to leave country for 15 years, and I got back in 2019.
Well, you came back, so like you were here illegally, and they took you, and then you had to come
Well,
back, or
thank God I never encountered any problems like
Okay.
that, because
Okay.
ever since '88 we entered United States in a very legal way. you
Okay,
know,
good.
as a
Sometimes
refugees guy.
I don't understand all that
That's the-
stuff, but I know
That's the
that
thing
like
for another
we need
show.
to, we need
'cause,
to
you
let
know, like,
people
the way
in.
we
man.
got our family got over here, you know, it's whole other show, you know.
But an awesome show. We will talk about that sometime. All right, you go.
Robert, you invite
Yeah.
me, I'll tell
Yeah.
everything about
I'm,
it.
as an anthropologist, I'm so fascinated with how people migrate and what causes them to have to go back and why they even come back if they get sent back. You know, all these things is so cool to me.
Shortly, this clinic was founded in 2003, to the best of my recollection, and we've been around for 21 years. For past 4 years, just like Eugene says in a couple of minutes ago, kind-hearted, good-hearted people work in our office, and Eugene, and he helped us, you know, like to basically help other people so much you can't even imagine. Basically, in couple of words, let me put it this way: past 3.5 years, we helped over 28,000 people.
Wow.
Thank you so much. That is awesome.
When I say 28,000 people, I mean 28,000 people. You know, like that stepped into our premises for the first time in their lives. I'm not talking about amount of the visits, because amount of the visits, it's enormous. We are seeing over 100 patients every single day. Our premises are kind of big, you know. Based on 7,500
Are you a dentist?
I am not a dentist.
Yeah.
The founders of the clinic is my own sibling brother dentist
Okay.
and my cousin dentist, Dr. George and Dr. Joseph.
Okay.
And I was always right hand, right foot, left foot, everything for them. you know,
Wonderful.
like-
Wonderful.
Yeah, and once I got back to United States in 2019, they just grabbed me and put it back into the office, you know, like
Nice brothers.
nice brothers. Thank you very much, brothers. You know, like instead of enjoying, you know, like my life, now I'm enjoying my life in a different direction, which I thank God very much, because it gives me an opportunity, you know, like to help a lot of people. A lot of people. Over 200 offices throughout Inland Empire, and I am not exaggerating, are referring the most difficult treatments over to our office, because just like I says, we have over 24 doctors. As of right now, 26 that are performing, like certain procedures in our office. So eventually we've decided to open our doors, like for everybody. So take an advantage, take an opportunity, guys. This is a dentistry for all the ages, from kids all the way to geriatric dentistry. So our pediatricians, they see kids since 6 months old.
Well, this is my mama needs to go, and she says she won't go out unless I go, and we both don't want to go.
Well, you need to go.
Oh, you need
You need to go.
Your dental health is related to your heart health.
No,
I
seriously.
know it's important to go. Yes, it is.
Heart,
Yes, I know.
digestion,
Alzheimer's.
nervous system, like all our vascular system, lung system, like
So
our
she's 71. Is that too old?
No, it's not.
Well, it's never too old.
Okay.
Never too old.
So we'll bring
I
her.
wish-
We're gonna bring her in
I
there.
hope nobody has any problems, but unfortunately, that's not the reality.
Right.
And so,
But just like my strong belief, and I think the belief of every single dentist is a preventive care,
Exactly.
regardless of anything.
And we know if you're like me, we know you're scared, team. Just all it takes a phone
you get
call.
these pretty whites.
This is scary, but you can do it.
Pretty
You
whites.
can do it.
Nothing
Pretty white.
scary about it.
It's not.
Sir, nothing scary about it. We
Right.
have every single piece of equipment that
Absolutely.
helps us to diagnose and perform a treatment, basically.
Well, that
We
that
do
sounds
it.
awesome. And we got the back to school dental checkups here. Vernon Dental Specialty Group, Pediatric Dentistry. Call for an appointment, 909-885-8707. Hablamos Espanol. Free backpack and toy after completed checkup while supplies last, team. 1655 North Mount Vernon Avenue, San Bernardino, California. So if you got kids right now and they need some dental work, take them.
He's doing all free checkups right now for all kids, free. You don't even have to have, insurance. Just come up there and bring your kids with them.
Parents are like, they can't afford this stuff, man.
Yeah, well, they bring their kids, and not if you don't have insurance, he also help you get insurance. So right there on the
Ron
spot.
be like, hey,
He
is
has
that enough
people
ice
right
cream
now.
you ate today? Is it no more candy for you?
But one of the biggest things what he's doing, he's bringing something else that's really major that's going to be coming out of San Bernardino, the first that ever is going to be out here. He just bought a whole nother place. I don't know if I should be telling it, but I'm going to let the world know. He has a whole, matter of fact, I'm going to let him tell you about it because this is the first that ever happens like this. You know what I'm saying? So I'm going to let him tell you about the new building
All right.
that he's bringing to San Bernardino.
The new building's coming up, but it's being built for FQHC, Federally Qualified Health Center, Tri-State Health Center.
Okay, well, a specific spot or?
Well, it's on basically 16th Street, intersection of 16th Street and North Mount Vernon.
Okay.
Oh,
So
1629.
On the west side.
Yeah,
Yes,
well,
on the west
it's
side.
for the whole San Bernardino County. If anyone who need a partial, whatever you call them, the two,
Well, probably Eugene is talking about crowns,
the crowns,
bridges,
yes.
removable dentures, implants, you name it. We do it all, guys. Under the same roof, we very, very, very rarely refer patient out just for the hospital settings, because the rest of it we have it in our office. And I'm
Right.
proud to announce that starting from September, we're gonna send out the authorizations for the general anesthesia and sedation that we're gonna be performing through Medi-Cal, which means no out-of-pocket expenses for the Medi-Cal
I
recipients.
have a question. That's
Yes,
actually
sir.
a good thing.
Of course
Listen to
it
that.
is.
Like if someone can't get numb, like what do you do then?
Oh,
We're gonna start putting them asleep. Before we used to send them to the hospital,
Mhm.
so the hospital setting will allow doctors to put them asleep.
Okay.
But now we're gonna do the same thing in our office,
Okay.
under our roof.
I was just wondering because I know someone who has problems getting numb, and then they have to go to certain dentists.
Right.
Well,
Yeah.
they are the.
There's
We're
special-
not the only ones, guys, don't get me wrong, we're not the only ones, but then again, I can say we're the largest specialty
definitely
group
are.
in Inland Empire.
They are.
And yep, a lot of kids already. What you said, 20,000?
Just not kids. just-
28,000.
not kids,
Not
but all-
only kids,
But all adults as well.
Yeah.
I'm a
adults,
patient
mainly
there.
adults. Mainly
I'm a
adults.
patient
Mine are
there.
pearly white
Me
too,
too,
right,
right?
Ronnie?
I got an extraction there.
Miss Ronnie, I'm a patient of the office as well.
My kids got braces. They grew up in the shop. I'm a patient. They're a
Yeah.
patient, and they got ortho, and it's good. Everything is good.
So when
yes.
when that new
Awesome.
shot come in, you're not gonna have to wait 2, 3, 4 weeks or a month and a half to get your partials or
It's
get your.
quick.
It's gonna be 3 and 4 days.
Well, that's coming up to that's we're gonna put together. We're already putting together in-house lab. It's a full-grown lab for all kind of artificial teeth, and that's gonna allow us to serve and accomplish the treatment 5 times faster than it's used to be.
Okay.
And it's coming out of San
All
Bernardino.
in house in San Bernardino.
All
Oh,
of
yeah.
that.
Oh, no doubt about
Yes,
it.
guys, it's a big clinic, and just like I said, please take advantage of it.
Yes.
See, we do have good things,
We have
team.
great things.
Yes,
here.
you gotta.
Wow.
Sometimes you gotta search them out.
Right.
Listen to the I Love San Bernardino show.
Right.
Right. Follow Sisters Making a Difference.
Right.
Follow Eugene Weems.
Look, you want to follow me? You don't got to come up on social media. You just call my number and come and follow me in a car to go do some work.
And you know what? he actually might come up to you because I met
Okay.
him at a Sister Making a Difference event, and he's like, "Oh, no. You didn't know. You didn't even, I don't think you knew who I was either. He was just.
Oh, no, I was talking to,
totally friendly dude.
Yeah, look, absolutely.
Hey,
you know.
check out this belt. Oh, yeah, that is a belt.
That is a belt. That's a heavy belt. One thing that, and I know Robert does this, I do this as well. If you let us know if you have a grand opening or you have an event
Great
going
question.
on,
Great
all of
question.
those things, right? We try to make it to everything that we can. We can't always make it, but we always do our best and try. If you reach out to me and let me know, I like to get out there and do things Robert does. It's fun.
I've been a little less since I don't have a vehicle. I have to beg rides now, but that's why I haven't been as many of your events. But we do try to make your Christmas one. That's always
Oh, man, can you
awesome.
believe it?
It's coming.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Sisters Making a Difference throws. You give away shoes usually and toys, and it like we took
And
the kids
food.
there, and no joke, they got 2 toys because.
No, they got more than 2
Well,
toys.
no, like two rounds because
okay.
like at the end they
'Cause
had toys left. Oh, they had so many toys.
Because we
right?
had over 1,000 bears just in the back of my truck.
1,000.
Over 1,000 big
Teddy
nice
bears.
teddy bears just in the back of the truck.
Damn.
So when you walk in, you get a teddy bear
Yeah,
before
you got
you
the
even
teddy
start
bear before you
going down the line to get all the other stuff. You know,
Yeah.
the shoes. The Bath and Body Works, the display of the candies and stuff, because they had a candy land there where they
Right.
had all really
All
nice
the
candy,
candy.
Skittles and all the works. You
It
can go
was
in there and
okay.
grab,
Yeah.
It's
right?
like-
And then
Yeah.
before you even got to the good
Right.
stuff, and then you had freeze cups, so everybody
Right.
can go and get the ices and do your thing. Then you had everything walking around there, and then by the time you found me, you might get a soccer ball or a basketball because I'm walking
Yeah,
around
'cause
like
he
Santa
had the
Claus,
whole ball.
going around, right? So I had all the balls. Then when you get to the toy
You find-
station, when you
got
find
toys.
Santa Claus or Miss Santa Claus
Yeah,
or
there's
the
a lot of
elves,
us. There's a lot of us.
now you're gonna get your toys. So now you walking around the whole thing.
With
So
all
now
kinds
you
of
get
stuff
to
in your
pick.
hand.
You get to pick. You might find your bike or a scooter or something. Go grab it.
I had fun. I think it was the one before, but I was giving out gift cards.
Yeah.
Oh man, so you know
Yeah,
what?
but
You
that
know
was
what? I
fun.
should have went over there. I should have seen you so I can get one of them things next
Right.
time.
You know what's
I
crazy?
need one.
Some people treated me bad when I walked up to them.
Yeah, because you know why?
And
because
then
they don't
I
know
s-
who you is and
then
how
I-
you is. You
then
like a rocker.
I still gave him a card.
Yeah, but you know you like it.
Yep.
Hey, but you know what? Because you look like a rocker and everybody.
You should
you
see
just,
the
wow.
difference in someone's face when that happens
Yeah.
too. You come up to them and they weird at first or whatever, but
Right. So whoever likes to support is coming.
But you
Yeah.
know your personality.
It's coming.
I always say energy tells the truth.
Oh, right. Right off the bat.
And you know what? I want to go back to that about
What
what you
does
said.
energy drink do?
So you said something about grand opening. I'm gonna let Ronnie tell you about the grand opening.
Grand
opening!
opening!
So
Okay, talk
this
to
is
me.
really special. So with being a patient of Bernardino, and I'm so happy because I got to see this whole thing transpire when it was one side with all the specialty and everybody on one side of the dentist office, and to see them like expand to be able to take in more patients in the community as such as on the west side of San Bernardino. You know, it's there, their office is clean, everything is clean in that whole shopping center, but to just see how they just expand the whole office on a whole nother level. And so we are going to do a grand opening for this special clinic and their team. It's going to be on Saturday, October 5th.
Yes.
Mark your calendars.
Calendar.
Saturday, October 5th. It's a Saturday. It's going to take place at 11 o'clock, 11 to 1. We would like to invite all of the city leaders from senator, assembly members, city council, school board officials, first 5, anybody that deals with children, any
There's one today for you. The city meeting.
we will be there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you what's going on that day. Route 66 is going on that day.
On that morning?
On October 5th is Route 66.
Oh, it is. What's the timing?
I don't know. I know it's been announced. I know we also have our Magical Music of Motown that night. Just so you kind of have an
See how to
idea.
weather time.
The one I'm more worried about is Route 66 because of what you're wanting to have there as far as dignitaries.
Right.
So we may change the day from maybe
Yeah.
12.
Maybe go to the 12th because we
Maybe
had
12.
2 days up in the air, but it will be in October. It's
Yes.
cool.
Okay.
We are inviting everybody out. If you deal with
And
any
that might be
type
a
of
smart move.
right, if you're dealing with any type of children, adolescents, or anything, we definitely would love to see you out there and support.
And I, you know, even if it's for 66 or whatever, I'll still stop by and say.
Right, it's a short event. We know it's election year. We know a lot of people is everywhere. Everybody needs everybody, right? But this is also a great time to support the community and those who have been doing the work for the community and keeping people teeth straight, making sure kids are safe, making sure adults are nice.
Yeah.
Are nice. I love that. I love your energy. It's so positive. That smile right there.
Yeah, because when their teeth hurt, people are
Yes.
just
They're
plain
mean.
mean.
And we cannot eat. We don't
No.
want to eat.
Yeah, we see that every day.
So yes, we
Like,
will be
he's
sending
the
out
totally
invites.
nicest person in the world, but they have a toothache and
It's
just
over.
like, yeah, they just don't want nobody near them. Yeah.
We'll
Yes.
just sit them down on a chair and treat them.
Yeah,
Right.
totally cool.
Put me to sleep. Just take out the tooth. I don't even care.
Just don't give them any candy.
Right. So yes, thank you for that. But yes, please, you don't have to wait till October to go check out Bernardino. If you are somewhere out there and you want to be a patient, come check it out. See what they're over there doing. That staff team is over there pretty early and they stay pretty late. So go over there. It is on Mount Vernon, 1655 Mount Vernon Avenue. You can't miss it. And it's in the shopping center.
Nice.
North Mount. Right?
North Mount Vernon, guys. Don't get lost. Closer
Because
to
it's gonna take
Highland.
you to Colton.
Right.
North Melbourne. I'd like to end this show with a positive note. I'd like us each to come up with something positive that you can tell the community that they can do. Right? So my idea is going to be, please take your kids out hiking. Take them to Blair Park, up the hill if you have to just stay local. Also, there's a Cruda Hills Park up in Loma Linda. There's Waterman Canyon. There's some beautiful places behind Cal State San Bernardino. There's a preserve. You can park there, pay the money, then walk. You have security on your car and you go walk into the area. So take your kids out into nature. It's because the trees and stuff, they let off certain smells and terpenes. And those will actually improve your mood. Hearing the sounds of nature, also running water, things like that, will help you. And if you're having trouble with your kid, especially in the beginning of the school year,
Right.
might be something good to get them out into there and try to switch the brain a little bit. So there's my idea.
I love that.
Okay, I guess it's my turn. I always just say be genuine. You know, when being in this world, we know from time to time so much going on. Be kind, because it's just really an ugly world out there, and it takes nothing to be kind, right? To people.
It's free.
People need the kindness. People need kind-hearted people. People need to see smiles. People need to feel a hug. You know, people
And
need
say
to
hello. Like,
Yes.
people sometimes get scared on the street. I say hello to everybody.
Yes.
And on Magnolia, in the hood right there.
Right.
Like sometimes we're like, that might have been the first hello they got all day.
No, people are accustomed to the mean stuff. So when
Yeah.
you're genuine and just spreading kindness and love, it's a beautiful thing, and it usually gets picked up
Well,
somewhere.
we know Mr. Weems does that, but what's your idea?
Right.
Mine is be like me, drug free, right? So, you know what I'm saying? Stay positive
Right.
with yourself. Believe in you. Don't worry about what nobody's telling you about yourself. Believe
Exactly.
in yourself. And today, every day, and I say this, today, just be you. Regardless if
the best
you
way.
wow, yeah, regardless if someone think you kind of crazy or whatever, today just be you. You know what I'm saying? We got the gentleman right here that does a lot of things in the community. He's out there, you know what I'm saying? He'll tell you all day, he'll talk to you, he goes wild, you be like, whoa, he's just too much for me. But guess what? He's very educated, he's very smart, he's loving, and he's
Exactly.
caring for you. And then another thing too, I just learned something about him today, that he got a book. I didn't even know that. I'm gonna take the time to read it out. And you know, he's got his master's degree. You know, so that
Thank you.
inspires me. Certain things that people do that you learn, it inspires you to be greater than what you are. And another thing, for all the kids out there, for all the men out there, understand this, and this is the truth, and this is what I represent. Because if you ever walked in my office, all you want to see powerful women behind me. Always remember that we as men, we don't recognize the women who really run the world. They are our backbones, and these are the ones that, you know, we need to always stay mindful for. Sit over there and hug your cousins, your aunties, and your mother. Let them know that you love them. You know what I'm saying? And stay true to you.
And I'd love to say in the community as well.
Yeah,
Right.
in the community. If you good, your heart good, you doing the right things,
Right.
it's going to automatic spread out to the community.
Domino effect.
That's it. You know.
My turn. Okay, well, Eugene and Miss Miller said most of it, but I would say one thing too that helps a lot of people be positive is also invest time in yourself. I feel like one thing is that if we don't take care of ourselves, we won't be able to take care of the people around us. So that's one thing that I would say on how to be positive is taking care of ourselves so we can take care of others.
And do that by go getting
Yes.
your teeth fixed.
There you go.
Happy.
Everybody says most of the things, but if I may add a little bit more, my father always used to tell me everything starts from the family. Every single good thing starts from the family. Unfortunately, bad thing as well. And he says, love and be loved. That's the solution. So I feel like I am in a family today. So I want to say my thanks to every single one of you dear people over here. And I wish everybody a peace of mind, and definitely, guys, love and be loved.
We'll dedicate this show to love then.
Yes, why not? Sure.
I would say be kind. You never know what someone does to walk through the door to get up for the day and what they face every time they go out there to do something. So be kind. You know?
And make sure you vote for her. Make sure you vote. I'm serious. I'm serious. Look, don't just go vote for nobody because, you know, they got the fan base or whatever. Vote for the people that's doing out there, that bringing some assistance to you and that's helping you in the community and beyond. That's fighting for you behind the scenes. Go for the ones that you want in there. You know, you make sure that you vote for, because, like I say, we've been doing work out there in the community, out there picking up the trash, out there cleaning stuff up. I'm talking about all on some of those places that nobody would want to touch, out there sitting up there shaking hands with individuals who's less fortunate. So I know she does the work because she was working right along with me when we was doing it. So
They doing the work. It's easy to see. It really is. And I deal with it all the time. The people they'll get their star bright, but they just wanted the star bright,
That's
and
it.
then they
Right.
fade away.
Right.
But if you're not looking to get your just star bright, you're looking to help people. Your star just keeps getting brighter and brighter and brighter, and you can leave.
Right.
And when you come back, it's still bright.
It's so bright.
Yes. So that's the truth. hard work.
You know, and I even reached out to some of these nonprofit organizations that say, hey, we're going to do some things and we can and whatnot. When I reached out to them, they wasn't there. I had one nonprofit organization tell me, hey, I need $1,500. You know, I wanted to come to do the murals on the side of the building with the powerful women and men who making a difference in the community. I said, this is the history. We recognize the ones who's doing it now. That's our history right now. So
That's an interesting mural. Like
Yeah.
that might be
yeah.
worthy of a grant.
Yeah.
I think
But-
so.
But you know, I had a guy, the one who was doing this. He tell me, "Oh, I need $1,500 per face." I said, "What? $1,500 per face? You're a nonprofit. You getting money and getting donations. You tell me you're going to charge me $1,500 per individual or to do this whole wall, and I have a whole house with 10 bedrooms where we was doing yes. So
we're good. All right. Well, on the end note, thank you all for
Yes.
everything you've been
And I-
doing.
Truly appreciate
and I appreciate you, brother.
Tanya, Standout of the Week, thank you for showing up today.
Absolutely,
I appreciate
absolutely.
you. Please head over to Bernardino and get your teeth fixed, team. Check out Sisters Making a Difference online, and your event will be coming up soon. And as soon as he gives me the information, I will get it out there to y'all, team. This is Robert Porter and the whole team. We miss you, Yanni.
Yanni.
And it's I Love San Bernardino radio show, and we all out of here.